Hello everyone, and welcome back to a little bit more of Oxygen Not Included. I've been unable to stop playing this game since Wojtek sent it to me, so this is all I've been doing. Is having fun with this game. Alright, stream is set up. Let's give this a shot today. My last free Friday for a while. It's been an interesting, unintentional vacation. I start my new job on Monday. Good times. This is the furthest I've got in survival mode. I had to spend a little bit of time in sandbox mode the other day figuring some stuff out because this is a super complicated game. There's a lot to figure out, which I like. It's part of what I like. But I had a lot of colonies that kept dying to all sorts of different ways. One time the whole map was red with red and blue with bad oxygen. And another time, I think they starved, and it's been hilarious. It's such a cool game. I'm so glad Wojtek sent this to me because this has been incredible. Room mode, recreation room, morale bonus. So you can see all your different rooms if you have them. Massage clinic. Got my greenhouses. I'm trying to build a new one. Because I wanted to do some Pacu farming, and I found out that the reason my poor Pacu is unhappy is because I've not been feeding him the right thing. I thought you could see this list of things here. He's got a ton of stuff. Blossom seed, it says, but I've been trying to feed him that and it hasn't worked. I don't think he likes those very much. So what am I feeding? So right now I'm back to feeding him algae, but you don't want to do that because you'll chew through it pretty fast. And I don't really have any blossom seeds left for him. So the thing I want to grow for him is the mealwood seeds, but we need a lot more farming to make that happen. And then the other source of food has been these fellows over here. I've started getting one of these farms set up, and I want to set up another one right over here, but we got a little bit of digging to do and a lot of pollution, and that's a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do, I need to lower this level here. So we're going to dig our way out of it. We'll remove some tiles and that'll lower the levels of this. We can go get that Pacu if we want. And then that should give us a chance to clean up the air here. I want to suck all this chlorine out of here. So we're going to build an atmosphere station so some people can go in here and navigate this. And then we're going to shoot all of this chlorine into this building actually to do water treatment with. Got a couple more tiles there I gotta get to. So we're getting water treatment ready to go, which has been cool. I've never got this working yet actually, so I want to see it actually work. And the other thing that screwed me up the other day was power. I completely did not understand how power worked in this game. And now I understand. You got to put your power suppliers and your batteries on one side and use the heavy watt wires, and then you need transformers and spit out the small wires on the other side, and keep track of your circuits to see what the load is going to be so you don't end up with huge loads. And then one of the things I found to conserve on power, which conserves on the coal usage here, is to use automation. So I have lots of things pulling bad gases from the air, but if you use automation, it'll send a rid signal. It'll turn this off when it's not detecting that bad gas. So I've been using these a lot. No filter selected. What do we have over? We got polluted oxygen. So when it gets that, and this needs power, we're almost done with that. We can prioritize that. I love the priority system. It's great. Don't want to abuse it. I did have some very stressed out duplicates, but now we're down to Devin's the only one being stressed because we added the jukebox room, and more importantly, we added this massage table, which has been great. What I need to do is build a big dining hall, which is kind of what I want to do over here. I want to move the kitchen. The kitchen's been over here. I disassembled it. We have an auto sweeper that grabs food and moves them into these fridges, and we're going to move that once we have a chance to move them around. Let's see. Refined metal, raw material. Let's do that. You can have some copper too. I got some extra people now that can do some sweeping, so that's always good. So I want to clear this room out leaving this bleach stone in here. Do I have any more bleach stones? Let's find out. I'm gonna stream until lunchtime until I get hungry, and I thought, oh, I haven't even ate breakfast yet today. I thought, oh, I can make it to noon. And just, of course, as soon as I start playing, my stomach's like, hey, what about me? You're gonna have to figure it out. We got some bleach stone. You can put bleach stones in this room and it'll fill it up with chlorine gas. But I also have preset this up so that we can pump some other gas in here. So we can pump chlorine from these regions. So I'm thinking about running a pipe from down here because chlorine's heavier. It's going to trace all the way down here once we start navigating this, and pump it all the way back up to here and just fill this room as much as we can. But where are my bleach stones? Let's see. I probably need some kind of drop off for this, don't I? I need some kind of solid waste thing. I will need a conveyor, not a conveyor, but I need some way to drop that off. That's the thing, you can't just... You can tell people to move a solitary rock around, but if I have a bunch in storage somewhere, I'm not exactly sure how to get it over here when it comes to solids. Liquids, gases, we can do. We're used to that stuff. These guys need to be set up with some power. Oh, and look. We found a hatchet. Dude, you get wrangled right now. Wrangle this thing. And you're going to take this and move it right down here. Oh, I thought I had it clicked on. Click on this guy. Relocate him to right there. And then you can set the priority on that. I really like the way so much is designed in this game. This is our kill chamber for these guys when we get enough of them, but right now I want to actually build the second chamber. The easy way to take care of this is to watch your coal level and see how much are we burning. This is automated now, which is really nice. So there's a sweeper here. It'll sweep out the coal. It'll sweep out eggs and move them over to here, and it'll sweep out dead ones and move them up to here, but we're going to move this. We want this to be closer to where our actual dining hall is going to be. New printables are available. What do we got? Ice and a Megafron spore. Okay. Ice. What are we going to... You know what we're going to do with some of this ice? How much ice do we have? 4,000 kilograms of ice. Okay. Here's what I want to do with some of this ice then. I want to relocate some of it to right there. I need some water in here for the rest of this Pacu farm. Oh, can we get... I need some bottle of water if you guys want to give it to me. We got some Pacus growing down there. There it is. What is this? I need the bottle of water. Give me the bottle of water. Okay. There. I want to relocate that to here as well, and take this and relocate that to here as well. Get that filled up. And then the rest of it is rust. Okay. Did we make room for rust somewhere? Let's find out. No, we didn't. Rust, storage unavailable. You can go in here. And not with the organic stuff. What else do we got? Oh my gosh. Okay. Might build some more then. Make some storage containers. I know you can put them with the vent. I don't know why I don't like to. I'm odd about a lot of stuff here. Okay, this is coming along nicely. What I'm curious about is what food out of all the seeds that we have might be the best kind of food here. What do we have? We have very few seeds here. So we just need to make a bunch of... We got briar seeds, blossom seeds, and mealwood seeds. See, I thought you could feed this guy blossom seeds, but he's pretty glum about that. So, I'm not sure what to feed him, and he's going to chew through my algae. Let's change it to a seed then. It says blossom seeds. Let's see. Blossom seed. You're supposed to be able to eat that. Wait a minute. Gulpfish. I don't want to do gulpfish. Where's my gulp fry? I need the pacus. Okay. A blossom seed. You're supposed to be able to eat that, right? Let's take a look at you. Pacu. What can you eat? Pike apple seed, gas grass seed, sweet corn seed, plume squash, mealwood seed, blossom seed. You're supposed to be able to eat the blossom seed, dude. I'm going to give you some blossom seed, and I want you to, like, not throw a fit about this. Okay. And then how much do we give you? That's the thing I don't quite understand, is how much to give him. I think I'm not supposed to give it very much. I think this should be 1. Alright. Let's see about that. Let's see if that changes things for him. And we'll spike that a little bit. See if you can get some better food in there. Let's look at the sweeper setup. The whole idea is to sweep them over here, let these guys live and die over here, and they become food. We're going to empty that right there. We're going to empty that one. What is this? Give me this. Empty that one right there. Let's see how much that does. How much water that gives us. Okay, that's probably enough. What do I want to do with this ice? What's my heat map look like? Where's my temperature map? This is all good stuff over here. I'm not sure what I should do with that ice. Maybe it says ice, liquefiable, clean water suitable for consumption. Okay. What's the rest of this look like? It's kind of warm. Oh, we should probably put you over here, huh? Just let you sit there. I'm guessing. I don't know. Well, we'll just leave you there for now. Alright, research man. What do we need to research now? Emulsification, no. HVAC, thermoregulator. Cools the gas pipe through it, but outputs heat into its immediate vicinity. Okay, let's do that. We may need that sooner rather than later. One of the things that I've learned playing this game is I've had to set a rule for myself, especially in the early game, which is do not try to do too much too fast. You can spread yourself thin going with 5,000 different projects, and you need to not do that. So, or at least I need to not do that. Then I end up dead. We're gonna, yeah. So this lowers the water level there, which is good, except for this. Can we get it? Let's mop that up and get it out of here. And we'll move. Let's move this. Let's deconstruct it and move it right there. I know, you're sticky. Everybody's got yucky lungs, and I want to cure that of them, but I want to make sure that all my oxygen everywhere else is good first before this becomes the only place that we explore and we can get all these plants. I ran in there earlier and got these plants that had dropped on the ground, and a few more have dropped now. But it doesn't do a lot of good to cure people of yucky lungs and stuff if the rest of the place looks like this. And here we have polluted oxygen here. So, and that's because it kind of rises. Let's do vent. Let's vent that out then. You want to use the oxygen levels, the gas weight levels to your advantage and move things up and down. So polluted oxygen goes up quite a ways. This whole chamber here is mostly breathable. Because I was wondering about if there's a plant that would be good irrigated, because I haven't used irrigation yet. So like, can be used on the floor tile and rotated. Some plants must be irrigated through liquid piping. Well, let's just build this, I guess. Although I'm really going to just make a lot more mealwood here. So let's just do the basic stuff. We can start experimenting with that other stuff later. Let's just build this all the same way. There's the pry ones down here. And you guys, here's your gas flows here. That way you get certain things falling down below. You get carbon dioxide at the very bottom. You get a carbon dioxide skimmer. This thing should be sending a red signal to that. Is that where it's going? Yep. So it turns off when it's not needed. I love the automation. That's really cool stuff. Dig that a lot. Toilets were out of order for a second. Let's check. I always like to be checking power and plumbing to see what's going on here. The load here is too much. Okay. Because this thing, what? What? How many watts does that thing? Oh my God. Okay. That's pulling up a huge number of watts. Let's fix that. Let's get ourselves this guy. Yep. Let's just put you right there. And then let's see. All that is already set up. So what we should do is just cancel these guys right here. And then get the heavy construction piece in here. Let's do you like that. Give you a heavy watt wire there. And the light watt wire can come in here. And if we prioritize this all, I don't want to make you guys rush or anything, but you should do that as soon as possible. There's no configuration for this? What is it, just some random station? I can't configure rock and roll instead? Or Beethoven? Alright, this is rust. Let's get that put away. It's going to be some... It's not an industrial product. Let's do all of those. Power banks. Actually, I don't want to do the power banks. Raw minerals. Refined metal. Seed. I don't want that. What a tech component. Sublimator? Is rust a sublimator? Rust. It's not in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Raw minerals. Refined minerals. There. Get some stuff swept and poked and picked up. Data bank. A data bank? That seems like something you should have. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Now, these guys probably need air. So here's where it's going to get funky. Where do we want to get this air from? You're making oxygen up here. No automation wire is selected. Okay. Automation wire for you. Doink. You're cranking out oxygen and you're at max gas pressure. Okay. Then that's what we're going to do, is pull it from here. So let's get that. Let this room here could just end up being that whole setup. So ventilation, we need a gas pump. I steal you right there. And then we need a gas filter. Should put right there. I should have some automation for gas pressure. Light sensor, hydro sensor. We don't have that kind of thing yet. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. This will still work. Gonna get you up here. How much is that circuit running on? It's a little over right now, isn't it? Okay, and that's what we wanted to do, is get this moved. This is gonna be just a maintenance kind of hallway. That's what this hallway is meant for. All the way across is maintenance. And then I left myself 3 cells here so we could do, you know, maintenance all the way up and down, because they don't like looking at this stuff. We don't want it in their rooms. So I would like to get this moved over here. Let's move the refrigerator. Do we need to move the refrigerators? I don't think we need to. Let's see if we can just move it. How much copper do we have, though? Copper ore, 11 tons. Okay, because this uses it up really fast. Yeah, we can do that just like that. It won't cross the door, though, will it? Nope, it can't cross the door. Okay. We should still be able to do what we want, can't we? Can we do the bridge here? Yes. Okay. We can't? No, because the door's in the way. It's got to be like one of these things. Okay. How do we want to do that? Because you can't run it through the floor. And I've got this in the way over here. I got an idea. Let's take this piece right here. Heavy what? Yeah, deconstruct that wire. Because I'm going to have you use a heavy wire, heavy watt wire right here. There we go. Now I've got that set up. Now hold on. Hold on. I just set you up, buddy. Let's emergency jam this. Get that set up, will you? And then you are set up here, so we'll do this. Heavy watt wire again. Go like this. And then what you want to do is disconnect this. These things take more copper. Get over here. Get this. Get on this. Okay, there we go. So now what we can do is just straight heavy watt wire over to here. Then we can use the light bridge here, which should use less. Crank it. Make that important. What is this? What's going on here? What's this saying? What's going on here? What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. It's like, what is going on here? Now, your heavy watt wire can go right up here through the ladder. Although, is that the ladder? Yeah, that's the ladder we wanted all the way up. Okay. Sometimes I've got ladders side by side just because the way things go and... Okay. So what's this circuit look like? It's got a whole bunch on there. We want to take probably everything off there from there up. So... let's do this. That. We got, it's gonna hit that, and that's fine. This is gonna stop for a second. We'll build this really, really fast. We need a power transformer. Which way do we want it to point? Does it matter? I don't think so. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. In that case, don't get rid of that one. No, do. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You got to think ahead in this game. There's so much thinking ahead that's got to happen. Okay. Everybody focus on this. Focus on this right now, boys and girls. Okay, so what's this look like now? This is 530 watts. Okay, good. And we got room for growing a few more things. And this can probably go like that for a little while. So I'll have room over here to run some power for these. And now we need to run this up to here. Get it going, boys and girls. Get it going. What do we miss? Oh, we need to... we're missing this. Unreachable build. Oh my gosh. Okay. Quickly then. Quickly then, my friends. Get over here. Sometimes when you do this, your priorities, it prioritizes things like that door. It's being higher priority, and I don't really care to. So this is power banks and data banks. Yeah, bring them in there. Guys, come on. Make it happen. It's urgent. Same thing with this. Urgent. Nothing else matters. As Metallica said. Something I haven't seen other people do, or I haven't watched a lot of Let's Plays, but something I did right away was come up with a schedule: daytime swing shift, night shift, and then the small bladder shift with a lot more breaks built in. This was so that everybody wouldn't be getting up in the morning and all wanting to use the bathroom at the same time. So I started splitting them up into shifts. And then occasionally you run into people who are night owls, so I like to make sure they're on a night shift. Okay, invalid building location, top priority. What do you mean it's an invalid building location? Why is this? Oh, because it's right there. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Because it's on the ladder. I got you. All right. Well, we just keep learning, man. That's what the whole game is, really. Let's do that then. And the whole game is one big, gigantic learning experience. In that case, let's nuke those. We're just going to build a wire straight up here to here. Prioritize all this stuff as emergency. And how is our piping looking? Okay, it's looking good. That thing's in there. That's not moving because of this, though. We need the power. We need the power. Okay, now it's back to moving. Good. So all this is going to start going in here. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, hold on. We have to shut off that, and that. All you guys. Yeah, that's... Shut that off, please. Can I prioritize those? Okay, apparently not. Get them shut off. Please, please, please. I might not have somebody who has toggling as a priority. I need somebody. Ruby, it's your new part of your job. He's the latest addition here, and right now all I have him really doing is building and digging. So get over here and prioritize that stuff, will you, please? Okay. This dirty water. And now one more dig here. And with this, should be able to build some tiles now. So how big do I want this room? Bigger than this. This was too narrow. You need these. Okay, that got built. I might leave this here for now because they still need to... Are they going to need to build anything there? I don't think so. Let's do this. I don't think they're going to need to build anything. But you can see how this room has shrunk. It used to be the full 96 tiles, but it shrank because you got to build things in here. To build other things, you got to build tiles. So I want to have a little bit more room to work with on this one. And of course, then there's the whole point of chlorine gas. So... this is fine here. What we're building is in this direction. We'll do the kill chamber right there. We can go like this, I think. We're gonna get a little chlorine bleed over in there, but that's okay. Let's get some ladders set up so we can build. Says we got a new printable care package, a pink unitard and blossom seeds. Okay. A pink unitard? Who gets the pink unitard? Pi, you have worked so hard for it. You've been my hardest worker. She's my master digger. There you go. You look cute with that thing on. That's what you like to see. All right, let's see what we can be researching now. Although I kind of want everybody building everything. What is this over here? Catalytics. Bleach stone hopper. Fun. Gas distributor. Gas canister drainer. Yeah, we're going to want something like that. Fine art. Ooh, yeah, we could use some of that. But more on, this is what I need. And the knot gates to do some of this stuff down here. Okay, these need gas oxygen intake. So, what do we got? No filters selected. This is for that, so we want it to be polluted gas. This we have to configure. We got to get all our pipes set up for it. So let's do the piping. Piping is so much fun in this game. It just feels so rewarding. All right, so we're gonna. Oh no! I always pick that by accident. That's not what I mean. I don't know why I always pick this. It's this thing. Okay. Actually, we should just... It's not going to get in the way of that, is it? No. Okay. We want the chlorine... No, we want oxygen. Okay, that's what we want. Oxygen gas to go down here. How would we prefer to do that? And then we're going to pipe all the rest of the gas somewhere else. That's an interesting... Oh, no. I know what I want to do. I know what I like to do in this situation. This took me a while to figure out. You run into a lot of problems in the early game piping things in places. And this is the wrong thing. It's a liquid reservoir. And what I learned is to just start piping them into canister fillers. Because it takes a long time to get the research you need for the high pressure gas valve. But it takes no time at all to get that other thing in the right here. Canister filler. So we're going to do that. We're just going to stow it right there. So we'll go like this and we'll say, you're... And this is the other thing. I had stuff wired up wrong very early in my foray into this game. I didn't understand which pipes were for which. But the green is for excess gas, and in this case, the orange one is going to be for what you actually want. So let's move this. We're going to have to cross it over this way. So let's do that. Build it down here. We still got to be able to make the suits too. So we want breathable gas. Give me oxygen. And now you should be able to build some... Who builds the suits? You're not building the oxygen, man. Oh, we need a special station for it. I forgot. Yep. You need a station. I'm looking for it. Not the shearing station. Aquatic grooming station. Oh, fun. Soldering. Exosuit forge. That's what we need. Okay, my friend. You must be built in an unoccupied... Oh, we gotta get rid of this first. Okay. Get out of there. Excellent. And now what is this? Suit not configured. That's fine. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Alright. Now... deconstruct that one. We need all the copper we can get, so you should always deconstruct things like this. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. Save that copper. Where are we at on our copper? We're down to 180 kilograms. Okay. That means we need to forge ahead into this area. Let's go dig it. Get all that stuff there. The Kappa. That's the name of a character in one of my favorite movies. The Thing. It's very cool. Finally got my son to watch that. And he'd seen it when he was really little and he couldn't remember other than it was scary. but now he's 18. He's like, I kind of want to watch that again and see what it's all about. I'm like, oh, you might love it. Let's go watch it. So we did, and it was so funny because a half an hour into it, he was saying, I understand why you like this movie, Dad. This is a really smart movie. I'm like, yes. Really smart characters, really smart writing, and then, of course, the creature effects are just fantastic. But it's so well cast. Oh, my gosh. Such a great movie. And I love watching the director's commentary and listening to John Carpenter talk about that film. His director's commentary for The Thing is my second favorite director commentary of all time. And then my favorite is Alien, the 25th anniversary edition. It's just Ridley Scott. And you can hear him at the start of the film pour whiskey with some ice and start smoking and light up a cigarette. And then he just talks about the film for 2 hours. And he has some of the most insightful stuff ever. That's why I love watching that. But the cool thing was, local theater last week showed it. And that's the first time I can remember seeing Alien on a big screen, because I was 9 when it came out. And I think the story is that a babysitter let us watch it, because I'm pretty sure my parents never would have. And it's my favorite film of all time. So it's a lot of fun being able to go to the theater and watch that. All right. Bugs. Guys still floating around, doing your thing. Let's... Oh, you're out of there, but that's okay. We don't need the bugs anymore because we use light. Let's get this tile built like this. And let's get some actual lights up there for this crop that's going to be growing. Oh, we can't do that till that gets built. But we can do the other ones. This one right here. We'll put a farm station up even though we don't have what we need right now. All of these things are missing fertilizer. We haven't got around to making a fertilizer system. I'm going to do it over here somewhere. But I built these early and used up all the fertilizer that I could find. And that gave me enough of a boost early to keep people from starving. Max stress is up. Okay. Who's stressed out? Bonnie, Devin, Pi. Okay. Go be there. You know, we could build a couple more of these rooms if we need 2 of them, maybe. We might want to do 2 of them. There's, of course, all sorts of things. Clearly, this game is quite addicting. 2026 Delara, Scott says, yeah, basically. Basically, that's what happened. Yeah, I had no idea. Wojtek got it for me a few weeks ago. Like I said on the first stream, is I think just trying to cheer me up because I'd lost my job. You know, that's all very depressing. And I opened it up and took one look at it, and in about 20 minutes, I was like, oh, this is going to take a lot of mental bandwidth. I'm going to have to spend a lot of time learning this. So last week, I finally had a day where I just had some time, and I thought, you know what? He went to all that trouble to buy me that game. I'm going to learn it. It's the same thing. And I can't remember who it was, if it was Scott or somebody else. Somebody at one point in time, the first game that anybody ever bought me on this channel was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I tried a couple different times to get into it, and I couldn't. And then one day I kept thinking, you know, this person went to all the trouble to buy me the game. I'm going to give it an honest try. And I played the whole thing and all the DLCs and really liked it. I had such a good time with that game. So I was thankful for that gift. And that's why I decided to knuckle down on this, thinking Wojtek bought this for me probably for a reason. He went to the trouble to spend money on it. I should learn how to play it. And now it's addicting for sure. It's fantastic. Let's see who else needs stress relief here. Bonnie, you're getting back. Oh, you were using the bathroom. Okay. When you're ready. Now this needs power. How are we set up over here? Is everything set up over here to start doing this? Hey. I said. No. Listen. Turn these things off. You're not doing that. And you're not doing anything yet either. Okay, that's right. I forgot. You gotta press this over here. Is this... Are you set up? You are. You're set up. Is this thing full? This is the hard part for me. Max storage. Load that up. but we're not going to do anything with it. And here's a canister of chlorine gas. Oh. Okay, I'm going to need a receptacle then. How does that work? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I can feel a sneeze coming on. Are you going to do it? Nose? Are you going to do it? Nope. Okay. Change your mind. I think that was in our research. We saw that canister stuff. It'll be in gases right here. So what do we have up here? Oxalate refinery, soda fountain, bleachstone hopper. Wait, is it something over here? Gas meter valve, thermal regulator, radiant gas reservoir. There's got to be something. Is this it? Nope. Oh, is this it? Canister drainer. Okay, that's what we need. Canister drainer. Can that do it remotely? I think it can. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to expand this room a little bit. Let's put you right here. Let's get rid of this. All right, what's everybody doing? You unreachable dick. Okay, well, we'll reach you. We'll get you out there. I want to put this here. Oh, go back. Yeah, this is a fantastic game, though. I'm thrilled to death that this exists. Just thrilled. It's been so much fun. How wide is this? This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd like to get that 9th one over. So to do that, we're gonna have to do a little bit of strategic digging here. What is this? Pinch of pepper seed. Where's my... I don't have all the shortcut keys memorized yet. But you know me, I mean, part of the reason that Stellaris was so amazing, and I'll dive back into it at some point in time, I'm sure. But part of the reason I love that game is because of the complexity. What is this? Sand. We don't have storage for sand in it? Oh, well. We will fix that. Oh, and then you can do cosmetic stuff here. I don't do this a lot, but you can change things, which is really cool. Lucy Bear, what are you doing? Meow, she says. If I could move the camera easily, I would do it. I need to do like Co Carnage does and have a cat tree over here. I don't know if she'd sit on it though. She likes her spot. I've got a window behind me, and that's what she really likes. I bought a little hammock for her that hangs over, gives her a bunch of space to lay down. She gets really cozy there. Okay, let's get you some power. You're not gonna have to do anything yet, but what's this circuit look like? We're at 755 watts. Okay, on the current load there. And then, oh yeah, and we were talking about I need to move this. I need to move this thing because what I want to do is have the wall right here, but I can't have the wall right here now. That doesn't matter for this room. For this room though, well, I'd like to have two tiles vertically because what I want to do is have a ladder and then I want to have a pole that lets them slide down really fast. But I've not organized this very good for that, have I? We've got this. Okay, so this would be the wall here. You'd have to move this one over. We could do that. Let's start prepping this and see if we can get this moved up because we're going to get the poles after a while. Yeah, we'll have to move this ladder over to the right, which can be done. This max gas pressure. Let's move you. Let's deconstruct you for right now. Yeah, I didn't organize this part very good, but like the first time playing, I just built everything next to each other, and then right away I realized that as your base gets big, you need one really big long horizontal space where you can just do mechanics and pipes and all that kind of stuff, and the wires, and nobody cares. And you need at least 1 or 2 vertical ones too. Scott says, I can't tell if this would chill me out or if I would get too stressed out. That is the funny part. Yes. It's not really stressful. I just find it really enjoyable. But I really dig these kinds of games. So, Wojtek, you knew exactly what you were doing, buddy. Of course, bastard, because this is all I've been playing. I've got other games I need to get on the channel and get done with. I was having a really good time playing The Witcher 3 again. I finished all the videos for The Witcher 3 and I just have to do the voiceovers for them and edit them. But then I started over and doing a Death March playthrough, and that has been a blast. That when people say that's the way the game should be played, they're not joking. That is the way the game should be played. It is phenomenal. Okay, what's this look like? It's 415 watts, so we have plenty of room to add to this. Okay, but the thing we have to watch out for here is what I'm constantly watching out for is coal. Coal is down to 20.1 tons. So we need to prioritize this second hatch room. This has got to be what gets worked on above all else. Because cleaning the water over here isn't that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, you'd like to have the water cleaned, but because this is awful. Before we start curing them of lung disease and stuff, we got to clean this. But the most important thing is getting another set of hatches up, because how many hatches do we have right now? We have 14 critters, and we'd like to double that and get it over here. These guys poop coal, so that's why you want it, is to run your... And that was the problem I had in one of the earlier... I was saying earlier, there's so many different ways you can fail at this game, and one of the ways I failed was I ran out of coal for these to run on, which was disastrous. Damage overloading. Okay, damage overloading. How did it get damage overloading? Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Damage overloading. Oh, do we need a different circuit then? How much can these take? Current load. Potential load, 2.37 kilowatts. And what's this? Potential load, 2.64. How much can these wires take? Which wire is the one that got damaged? This one. Oh, okay. I made a mistake. I thought that you didn't have to put the high industrial wire between these two guys, but apparently you do. I thought since all it's doing is 600 watts to the battery, it should be killed, but it's not. It considers that a draw. So we're going to do this. We're going to deconstruct that and that. This is all going to take a second to do. Yeah, deconstruct that wire, deconstruct this wire. We will make these guys all urgent on this. And we'll use the heavy duty wire, which I think can handle like 4,000. Okay, now let's do this. Heavy watt wire at 20 kilowatts. Wow, so we can run a lot through there. Okay, over here, over here. Give me this. Get it done, boys. Sorry, I know I don't like telling you have to do things urgently like that, but I know it stresses you out. And there comes the coal from our poopers. Ladies and gentlemen, hurry up. Get these things in here. This one right here. Heavy watt wire. Yes, yeah. No, you gotta do that. Heavy watt wire. Heavy watt wire. Make sure these guys are all prioritized. Wojtek, there's the man right there. The one responsible for this game. It's him. It's his fault. It's been fantastic. It's a great game. Okay. Now, wait a minute. What the hell happened here? Oh, I deleted this. Why did I do that? Did it get deleted on its own by accident? Okay. I can't do that. Okay, we gotta get that back. We need the automation. We need this shipping. We need, what is this? Refined metal. Oh no. Okay, you're back to being here. We need refined metal. Okay, that's going to be hard because we don't have a lot of metal. We got 7.9 of copper ore right now. Copper to copper ore. Let's do... I don't know what these numbers translate into, so... we need to get some more copper. Wojtek, how you doing? Say, I love it. Maybe give up your new gig and just go into general contracting after this. I bet that would pay pretty good, wouldn't it? You know, I thought I was going... I went into the career I went into because I enjoyed it. But I thought it was going to be great for a long time, and that's kind of changed. I started out as an electrical engineering major, and I was bored out of my skull doing that. So I had to switch, and fortunately at the university where I was attending, if you were an electrical engineering major, you had to take Intro to Programming. Thank goodness. So I took that class, and this is what I remember from taking that class. The gentleman who was teaching it was there on a work visa from China, and he spoke very, very bad English. It was really hard to understand him. So everybody in that class was having a hard time doing two things. A, understanding him because his English was bad, and B, understanding programming because they didn't understand the concepts. And on the first day of class, I remember someone at the back of the class when the teacher left saying, did anybody understand any of that? And amazingly, I did. Like, I understood arrays, linked lists, all that stuff. So I kind of worked as a de facto interpreter for people. I was like, let me explain this to you. This is not that bad. So right away I got programming, and then of course my parents had bought a computer, and I finally had a computer, and I remember buying games like Star Wars X-Wing, which was one of the very first games I played that I loved a lot, and games like Football Pro 96, some of the gold box games. Just really got into PC gaming, and I remember thinking, this is how they make video games, is with programming. Yeah, this is what I want to do. So I switched my major. My wife at the time was like, are you sure? She didn't think there was a future in it. That's the impression I got from her anyway. I think she thought electrical engineering was safe and would work. And she didn't see how computer programming is going to work. There's no power to you? Why is there no power? There's no power because... why? Why is there no power? Okay, we got no power here because... no power. There's not much in the battery? Is that why? There's some in the battery. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, we gotta figure out what's going on. Aloe vera seed. I don't need another person right now. Did you learn Cobalt? No, I missed Cobalt actually. That was an uncle of mine that my first wife, it was her uncle. He was one of those Cobalt programmers who, when Y2K was coming around, he was constantly busy because he was having to convert all the old Cobalt code that only stored years as 2 digits. So he was a busy boy. Our bank still runs on it. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Lots of places probably still do. My first programming language was called Turbo Pascal. Actually, my first one was BASIC. There was an Atari there was an IBM computer in the band room in 8th grade where I went to school. And for my lunch break, I could go in there and write code on it. So a teacher taught me how to do really basic stuff. You know, I mean, obviously lots of GoTo. Once you learn GoTo, you just make spaghetti code. But I learned how to I was making a little Star Wars video game with it, of course. And so that was technically the first language I ever learned. And then at school, I learned Turbo Pascal first, and then C, and then Java, and somewhere in there, PHP. Wojtek says mine was basic on a Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Yeah, see, we all start in that kind of place. What is going on with the power? No power. Okay, I got to trace this down. What's going on with the power supply? What's going on here, boys and girls? Why? Current load is 0. Why? What's this? Is it because you're missing? Oh, you're missing this. It's so hard to see. You're missing a heavy wire right there. Okay. And what about you? You got all your heavy wires over here? Yes. All right. Let's do this. Prioritize. Prioritize. Can I see it? Oh no, it just works now? Oh, okay. It just, okay. Sometimes it lets you do that if they're close enough, I guess. Cool. All right, everything's working. Let's get back up here. What are we doing? Waiting for materials. Okay, make it happen. What's the priority on this thing? Yeah, so programming intuitively made sense to me really early on. Like I remember in school, linked lists tripped a lot of people up, and I understood those. It was just that the syntax for making them work in C and C++ was a little weird. It could have been easier, I thought. All right. All this stuff is working the way it's supposed to. You're doing that. You're filling up. That's great. But we got to get chlorine gas in there. So, and you're filling oxygen masks for here, and you are here. Okay, I need an Atmos suit. I need 2 of them. What ingredients? We don't have enough copper. That's why we're making the copper. Okay, so we're doing that, but we got to get this set up. Funny thing is, we can't go out there without the suits to get the chlorine gas to put it in here. How do I get... Okay, I know what we were doing. I remember what we were doing. Let's do this. I want a little bit more room, probably. Let's destroy this and build another one over here. I want all the room I can get. Okay. Because what we want to do is make enough room in this room to do the canister drop. And then we're going to see if that is something that we can... Canister emptier. Okay, how much room do I need for... Oh, I only need that much room? Okay, can we automate that? You can automate almost everything in this game. How does this work? Let's check. Let's see what we got. Do we got... It doesn't... Oh, it's just there. Okay. Yeah, so we will need more room. Because what we're going to have to do is... We're going to have to create an airlock system in here where we drop the canister into here and then we pump the air into here, I think, is how we're going to want to do that. Because I don't want people going in this room. Once it's full, you want to leave it alone. So we can create a pump. Yeah, we can create a pump. So what we should do, we'll move this to then the bleach stone. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to create a system like what we have up here for oxygen, but we're going to do it here. And we're going to pump chlorine into here and excess gases into, you know, some kind of container. This is great because I get excess gas in here is chlorine. That's fantastic. Wait a minute. So where's this coming from? It's coming from here. This is just pumping everything out of it right now because we want to make it a vacuum. Okay, that's cool. And it's turned off for right now. Okay. All right. I got a plan. It's 5% of a plan, but it's a plan. Let's cancel this. Let's do this. I want a little bit more room. I want as much room as I can get. And there, plus benefit of there being some copper over here. Erg, he says. Okay, we don't want to do that piece though. Don't want to do that because we don't want any of this leaking in here. What is this? This is just oxygen and polluted stuff. But then this is... Okay, that's good. I love the heavier gases. This is great. We can actually do this then. Yep, because the chlorine's heavier. It's going to drop down. How much copper do we have? 330 kilograms. Okay. Make me an Atmos suit. Undiscovered ingredients. Oh no. Reed fiber and a feather fiber. Oh no, I gotta find reed fibers? Okay, where are they at? Reed fibers. Oh no, where are those at? Mirth leaf. What do they even look like? Oh, brother. Thimble reed. Will that give me reed fibers? Maybe. What else do we have? Dust cap. Okay, we gotta explore. We gotta come up with a reed fiber. Brother. Do we have a seed that would turn into that? How do we get reed fibers? Let's find out. Reed fiber. Harvested from a thimble reed, and it looks like... What's it look like? Oh, it's green with a white tuft on top. Okay. It's green with a white tuft on top. Well, let's see if we see any anywhere. No? I don't see any. Oh, you rat bastards. Anything up here? No. No, no, no. Oh my god, we can't make an Atmos suit? Okay. Okay, plan B then. We're going to disable this station. And we're going to just do the air ones. Just going to do the air ones. What do you say, Wojtek? Read one, Will? Which read one? I didn't see a read. Are you saying there was one on the map that I missed? Because I didn't see any. But it's green with a white top on it. So I'm not seeing anything on here. And I don't think I have any of those seeds either. You can always check. Seeds. We've got a bunch of seeds, but we don't have a reed seed. Oh, a thimble reed seed. We got 7 units. Oh. Do we want to take the time? It's in a polluted biome. Do we want to take the time to grow them? We could. Let's do it. Do they need to be irrigated? Thimble reed seed. What is this? I need to know about the thimble reed. The thimble reed. Oh, there's one right there. It's a seed, though. The thimble reed is the wetlands plant used in the production of high-quality fabric prized for their softness and breathability. Cloth made from the thimble reed owes its exceptional softness to the fineness of its fibers. Okay, but tell me, does it need to be irrigated? Because Wojtek is saying it's got to be a polluted biome. I'm wondering if that means it needs to be polluted. Let me just check. It says atmosphere, oxygen, elements, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, polluted water, irrigation, polluted water. We need to irrigate it with polluted water. Okay. Well, I've wanted to set one up for a while and I had all this space. I had a bunch of water up here and 2 big, huge chunks of it. And so I built this so it would all drop down here and then I pumped it all over to here. So Wojtek says, yep, with polluted water. Okay, then we will do it with polluted water. That shouldn't be hard because we have some right here. So, how do I want to build this? This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 tall, so we can build right there. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to get this underway. We're just going to build. How many can we build here? Let's build the irrigations first. Hydroponic, because you can do 7 with a light. If you have a light that's 4 spots over them, you can do 7 of these. And we have 7 seeds exactly. So, I would like to get rid of that ladder. And I would like to tell my people who are in charge of sweeping things up to come sweep some things up down here. Okay, so let's do this. Use the toilet water. Well, see, I've already got a loop for the toilet water, though, set up. So, and it's way over here. My loop is way, way over here. So this is all going to go in here and get purified through a chlorine tank. So I don't want to use that. So I just want to irrigate this. And then I assume, how does the irrigation work? Do I need to have an output for that? Because if I do, then we'll pipe it all the way over here. Like here we're doing with this. Because these cleaners, these carbon skimmers have output that's going as well. So we can very easily tap into that, send it out of there. But for now, I'm just going to put a pump in here and put this in. This will be easy. It'll be short. So let's do this. Hydroponic farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna need a door. Let's see, that's 7. Actually, I want to move all the way. If I want to keep things the same. No, just the farm tile. Irrigated farm tile. Okay. Cool. Well, this is gonna, well, no, this will work. This will work. I'll make this work. We'll figure it out as we go. The death knell of this game is trying to figure out things as you go in the survival mode. So if I ever were to make a newbie tutorial video for this for people, I would say the first thing to do is go into sandbox mode, because and then just play it normally like you would in survival mode, but do it in sandbox mode. And that way, when you start to run into problems, you're like, oh, I need water here, or I need a pipe here. You can just automatically build it, and then you can put together more complex things like, you know, this farm over here. Which, how are we doing for coal? We're at 19.6. This still has to be prioritized. So we're going to try to focus on building this, which we have to keep doing. So focus on building this. That's pretty wide. That's what we want, is like that kind of thing. Okay, let's do that. We're going to go there. We're going to dig this stuff. Let's dig these. Let's see, you don't have a door in here, but we'll get you one, or we'll just leave it like, we're going to build it like as a mirror to this way. So we'll build this. We'll get these guys keep working on this stuff over here, because we need to build like that. So that'll give them something to do. And then over here, oh gosh, we're like full up on this, aren't we? What are we missing? Dirt. Okay. You don't have to do this, certainly. You don't have to put the things in a storage container. I just like to clean and tidy. So let's get rid of this and put a door here. I really like that they have these kinds of tiles so you can make use of having gases rise and fall and kind of keep better control of your gases, because you don't want to be building, you know, these carbon skimmers everywhere. The carbon dioxide falls to the bottom, so you just want to have it fall to the bottom and have them on the bottom doing it. So build me a door when you get done with this. I'm going to get rid of this too. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to leave that there. Maybe. Leave it there for now. Okay. And then we'll get rid of this. And we'll build this. Uh-oh, I should have built the door on the other side. That's all right. Because our problem is going to be running into, if this room is too big, it doesn't count as a farm. It can only be 96 tiles, so. But that's all right. We'll make this work. We'll just do 2 doors. 2 doors down. I don't mind making extra doors. I love the music in this game. It's so cute. It's a very cute game. All right, I need a digger up here. Do I want to leave that wall there, or do I just want to get rid of it? Probably need to do this. Uh-oh. Banshee wailing. What? Banshee wailing? What the hell is that? Oh no. What? Oh no. She's... Oh no. Fleeing? Oh. What is this banshee wailing thing? Higby. Oh no. Are you stressed out, Higby? Oh, and Pi is really stressed out, and so is Higby. Oh, he hit his max. Okay, we need to build 2 stress rooms up here. Pi, so that you don't stress out, you need to go there now, and we need to get this one set up. How many slots did I need? 4? Okay. Oh my gosh, everybody's stressed out. All of a sudden, they're just hitting their limits. We're going to need to do more decor, aren't we? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and now all of a sudden everybody's stressed out. Holy cow. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Let's get another one of these in here then. This is under medicine. A massage table, my friend. Yeah. Is the plant the best? What's my best decor item here? I want this lamp in here because it makes them work faster, I believe. What's it say? Increase duplicate work speed within light radius. Is this considered work though? That's the question. Does it speed this up? Rapidly reduces stress. Duplicates will automatically seek a massage table when stress exceeds a break time range. Okay. Well, they didn't automatically seek it, so that was the problem. They've been getting stressed. See, I'm not sure that this light makes a difference, but we'll put it in there. I'll have to look that up. So the corner, how much does the flower pot do? What is its morale bonus? Decor plus 25 radius. What's the decor on this thing? Plus 25 radius, 4 tiles. Okay. So you can do a plant if you want. The plants are nice. Plants are nice to have. What is this? Oh my god, what's going on up here? Oh, okay, that's the decor thing. I got you. I thought that was air for a second. I was going to be really concerned. This is barely breathable down here. What is this? There's just not a lot of oxygen? Oh, okay. Let's fix that. Oxygen generators don't count as industrial stuff, do they? No. That's good. Okay. Let's go up here. We're going to run... We got this wire here. What's on this circuit? Current load, potential load, 493. Great. In that case, we're going to have you run over here, give you a jumper. Do this, get that started. Set stress levels on the table itself. Yeah, and it says duplicates mistake a massage break when the stress level reaches 50, and then their break ends when the stress level is reduced to 0. See, it's set, but they're not paying attention to it because they got all the way up to where they were at. Got all the way up to 100 and started wailing like a banshee. That's not cool. What are things that we need to pick up that we haven't picked up yet? Yeah, this is what, dirt? Okay. Cultivated soil. Dirt. Whoa, fleeing. You know, I put the stereo here so you guys would have a good time. No power. Oh, God. Okay, I thought this was helping, but yeah, there's no power. Why is there no power? Why is there no power here? Why is there no power? There's a lot of load on there. Why is there so much load on there? Oh, just because of that. Okay. In that case, what is this thing here? A wire, deconstruct that. What do we got going on for load over here? That's got a lot of load. That begs the question then. That thing takes 960. Is it worth it? Heat, recreation, morale +2, overheat temperature 165, auto inputs, enable, disable, decor plus radius 2 times. Is it worth it to even put this here? I'm thinking no. I thought I'd do something nice for them as they pass through, but I'm not sure that that's gonna draw so much power. Let's deconstruct that. Let's not do that. Let's do something else. We can do decor. What's our decor like? Yeah, they don't like this. Creates a problem for them, doesn't it? That's why their environments are too stressful. Okay. You guys have all this going on over here. Well, that... Oh, and all the up and down the ladders. Okay. I know the paintings can help quite a bit. Let's look at paintings and stuff. Are we at sculpting block? Minorly increases decor, contributing to morale. I see people's videos all the time and they have paintings everywhere. So, we can do these corner pieces. Those are not going to do a lot. Look up a duplicate and see what their stresses are and eliminate that. Okay. Let's see who's stressed and how they're stressed. Bonnie, what are your stressors? Stress is 49%. Low morale, pleasant chit chat. How do I figure out what their stressors are? Is it down here? Today's stress. Receive a clinic massage, sleeping -2, pleasant chit chat, low morale. Today's net. How are they getting low morale? How is that happening? I don't, yeah, because it's doing too much here. Pie's over here though, getting this done. Okay, here, let's do this. Let's at least get this stuff set up. Okay, we got the irrigation stuff. Now, does it need an actual pipe? Yeah, it does. Okay, it's gonna have stuff piped into it. Alright, well, I gotta get the stress situation taken care of before I can do this. Stress situation. Yeah, because, like, this person, Devin, what's his stressors? Low oxygen, that's tiny little bit. The big thing is just low morale. How do I raise morale? Skills that they do not love give them stress. Okay. Devin, what skills do you have, my friend? Devin, he's got mostly skills that he loves, but he's got hard digging and he's not fond of that. Advanced research. Okay. Oh, I see. He's got this stress. Oh. Okay. Frankie Munoz, data analysis researcher. Okay, that'll help. Auto. So I gotta pick the things that you love. Okay, you still got another point. There's nothing else you love to do, buddy? Besides improved carrying? Well. Look up all those green and red boxes. Yep. Last cycle's decor. Ugly. Grizzly meal. Okay, so I gotta have better food and better decor. Pie. Okay. Interesting skills learned. Last cycle's decor and a grizzly meal. I gotta have better food. Okay, improve farming, improve construction. Yes, you get a couple of things you love. Ada, what about you? Plumbing, tidying, take that. Bonnie, you're the kind of the problem child here. Improve carrying. Okay. So we need better food. Well, and I put the grill away. Because I wanted to build a mess hall up here. I wanted to build a kitchen and a mess hall here. And there's a lot of polluted oxygen there. Okay. All right, then. This is... Yeah, this is meant to be kind of like the walkthrough area. I'm running the power here. All right, let's do this. Pneumatic door. We're going to build a mess hall in here. We're going to make it all nice and fancy for these people. We'll have to excavate. And then we should, let's see, polluted oxygen. We'll want to set something up for that right about here because it's all going to rise. Carbon dioxide will fall, polluted oxygen will rise. We'll be good. Fleeing, I know. You guys are fleeing, I'm sorry. We'll get it figured out. Okay, so my colony dies from a different thing every time. This isn't going to die, but this is obviously stressful, so for them. but we'll get it figured out. Let's do, how much is on this grid? Not much. Okay. Yeah. Stop squeaking. All right. This, hold on. Can I get this bed here? Give me the bed. Yep. Who's the most stressed right now? It needs to be on this bed. Pie still getting hers, and Devin. Oh, Higby. Higby, get over here. I might need a few more of those. Everybody's going to be that stressed until I can make things really, really nice for them. A communal place to eat and some good food, though. That would help. Yeah. Oh, there's my little guy. Tiny baby, mood happy. Okay, that's good. I got food. I just need more of it, and I need better food. I need someone grilling again. So we need the kitchen and the dining hall. I think we'll put the kitchen in here. We'll do the dining hall up here. They'll all be good. And in that case, the next thing we need to do then is get the supply conveyor, because this was bringing food from up here over here, and we'll need to move that instead. So the kitchen will be over here. These guys, they know what we want to build for them. We want to build some good stuff. Oh, what? Power? No wire connected. Oh, come on. Come on. These all gotta be pressure situation here. Get these wires connected. Kimosabi. Get them connected. Same thing with this. You guys want to be able to breathe at night, don't you? Get that thing in there, and then you can sit on it. Get it connected, and then you can sit there and get a massage like she's getting. I know this is, yeah, polluted oxygen. It's not good, but we'll handle that, guys. And what is this? Just polluted oxygen? Okay. Because polluted oxygen is lighter than oxygen, I think they consider it. I got my little chart here. Nope, it goes down below oxygen. Okay. So we should be able to put like a polluted oxygen thing here. Let's do that. Let's get it set up. Deodorizer. We'll just set it right there in the middle. Set that up. Get us some automation. Turn the sink gas. Sensor element. Turn it off when it's not needed. Oh, look. Dude, you gotta get wrangled. We're gonna put you on the farm. What down here is it saying that I don't have? Sand. Okay. Sand. What is that? Is it filtration meaning? Yeah, it is. Okay. Breathability. Yeah, this is a problem right here. Okay, so we need oxygen up here. I just got that one. It's awaiting delivery, and we should probably put another one up here. Because there's not enough oxygen up here. I want to put it right about there. Oh man, you got 700 hours into this game and have never even gone to space. Such a unique game, Automatic says. Yeah, I can tell that getting to space is going to be an ordeal, isn't it? It's such an amazing, amazing game. In my little time with it so far, I'm tickled pink by it. What are meteor showers? Let's do this. Where are we at for coal? 19.6. Okay. That's the thing I got to keep an eye on, because that is determining everything. And we have, yeah, and then we're going to need more of Zacapa. Okay. Get this done. Get us some oxygen so these guys aren't dying. And let's get that built. Sweet. So it gets the room bonus. Yeah. Massage from stress relief. Lashing out. Oh, don't lash out, dude. No, 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 no. Okay, we're going to plant this plant. Oh, no. What's going on here with this plant? Growth halted by pressure. Oh, really? No seed selected. Lashing out. I know. We'll get you guys fixed. I promise. We will. It's just going to take some time. Alright, let's keep digging and building. Let's do this. Next group there. And then let's start getting the barbecue ready. Back where you want it. So what I want to do is move. The kitchen's going to be here. Here's going to be our automation. We're going to want to drop. Let's do refrigerators here. Let's get the electric grill going. What else is in here that we can use? Oh, and there's a wall planter. That's fancy. You also get a blueprint in the top left if you click on the blueprinting pod icon. Wait, what? Oh, right here. Unlock new blueprints. What? Okay. What? Oh, a garnet stealth jet suit. Oh, fun. So this is like bonus content or something. That's fun. Okay, cool. Black velour trousers. Okay, yeah, so cosmetic stuff. Charcoal diagonal. Sleek wallpaper with a diagonal stripe. It's drywall. Faux pipe ceiling light. Okay. A beaker hanging pot. I could see where the decoration would get a lot of people involved. Basic gray shoes. Skins. Okay. I never really care much about skins, but there they are. This is the argument in my household, which is so funny. My wife is a form over function person, and I'm the function person. So she wants things to look nice, and I want them to function properly. So between the two of us, it works, but it's pretty funny because her interior decorative design skills and even exterior ones are amazing. Our house is gorgeous because of her. In fact, this is the only room in the whole entire house, I think, that's still white. I want to paint this at some point in time, probably purple. And the rest of the house you should see, it's so good looking. But she'll do things like, she'll set things up a certain way because they look good that way. And I'm like, no, this item needs to be here because I use it all the time. And of course, it's even worse with ADHD because you have that object permanence problem. So if something's not in plain sight, you forget it even exists. So I have to leave things out all the time. So let's get a little bit of that and get some power for it. Let's see what the circuit looks like. I like to check that beforehand. The load's good. Okay. So let's do a line here for this, and one for this, and one for this. And when those get turned on, we will get rid of these two things here. This can go away. Deconstruct that. Duplicate tantrum building damage. What? Which building? This one? Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You all are so stressed out. This is going sideways fast, isn't it? Man, I gotta... Okay. He's in his science lab all the time and he doesn't like the way this is decorated. Oh, and it's really open, isn't it? Okay. Does the size of the room make a difference? Probably. Let's do this. We're gonna build a tile here. Try to prioritize some of this stuff. What do you think he needs in this room decorative? Because it doesn't count as a room because it's so big right now. Yeah, it's 1,853 tiles. Let's get him something that's going to make him feel a little better about being in the lab all the time. I don't know. The decorative corners, do they help? Oh, these halls really are the stinky because they got to go up and down all the time, don't they? Okay, I don't know if these are going to help or not. We'll see about that. Can't put that there. Okay. Yeah. That's not nice. Ceiling trim. Can you turn it on its side? You can't. Okay. Ceiling trim. All right. I don't know. Is this going to help? How much is it going to help? It might not help at all. All right, we'll see. Just want to see little changes here. So this is interesting. I never thought about these spaces. I've never honestly looked at this menu till today. So this is another menu I clearly have to pay attention to. And this right here, this is a big deal because they use it as a main thoroughfare. So, okay. Well, that makes me curious. Then how much does this actually help, if anything? I don't know. We're gonna find out. This makes this room green. That's nice. Okay. There's hope there. This is green. Oh, we're missing a light over here. Why are we missing a light over here? My friend, get that light in there. Get it hooked up. So which one is decor? It's F8. Okay. Yeah, you poor people are stressed out because you're having to work over here in this environment. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have been paying attention to it. Well, that's the thing is, as you learn this game, you start paying attention to things. So each time it's a different thing that you start paying attention to. You're like, oh, I need to pay attention to my oxygen better. I need to pay attention to my food better. Oh no, we died because they ran out of power. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff. So this obvious. Well, we'll figure out the decor thing. We'll see how much it affects the room because these places were right said red, Fred. Those look bad. Let's get a door over here. And if we can just put some decor up. So that's decor, total decor minus 104. Okay. It's not making a huge bit of difference there. Can we do some plants or paintings? Actually, let's go back to research and look. Oh, he's not done with gas distribution yet. He was throwing a tantrum. You need to not do that. Get over there and research that so we can put you on some better looking decor things. How's my Pacu here, buddy? Mood glum. Okay. Excretion, polluted dirt. I need to make him happy. He's not happy because he's not getting as much food as he wants, I think. Not sure. Let's see. This thing stores... What do I need to set this for to make my Pacu happy? That's a question I've had. That I've watched so many YouTube videos recently on this, and I cannot get anybody to tell me the answer, which is, what do you have to set the feeding for? I mean, watching YouTube videos for this game reminds me so much of why I started making tutorial videos for Stellaris, because I hate the way people explain things. They don't explain the things that you need to know, and they over-explain the shit that's obvious. It's like, please, please, for the love of God, tell me the part that I'm not getting. And what I don't know in all these videos that show how to set up a trap like this, none of them talk about exactly what you need to feed this thing. Once he's tame, they talk about you got to use algae to make it tame, and then once it's tame, what's the number I have to put in here? Because that is driving me nuts. Because I think they eat 122 kilograms a day. How much does a Pacu eat in a day? Let's see. Oxygen not included. It'll eat Seeds. So here's what I don't get. It says seeds. 1 seed unit cycle any seed every day. Okay, but that doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me what I want to know, because the feeder doesn't talk in terms of this isn't controlling how much it gets from the feeder. It's just there's the seed right there. So I don't know what to do about that. I'll eat your damn seed, dude. Be happy. It says 1 seed per cycle. Oh. Okay, so I need somebody to prioritize repairing. Ranching, building, supplying, storing, life support. What's this count? Algae, deroderers, water sieves. Tidying, that doesn't count. Operating. Supplying? What does repairing fall under? Repairs. It's classed as a tidying job. Okay. That's important to know. Let's go. We got people tidying. I need a new fella. You also need to be tidying. Tidy up. Okay, let's get a blueprint. What do we got? Tender brisket. Yes, food. And then we'll put that in refrigerators. These refrigerators need power. Okay, this, wait a minute, is this, no, don't deconstruct this. I just need the wire to be built. Refrigerator, wire, build these as fast as you can. Right? What about, yeah, this still needs to be built. Build that as quickly as possible, please. Because we're going to want to send food there real quick. All right, who are my stressed people that need a break? Bonnie, you're at 80. Bonnie, get over here. Bonnie. Public. Medical building outside of a hospital. Why is it outside of a hospital? Because the room is 52 tiles. Remove conflicting buildings. Remove conflicting buildings. Missing a dining table. Oh, it's missing a dining table. Okay. But what does it mean, remove conflicting buildings? Because I have notes here about what what this place is supposed to be. In order to get a hospital, you need medical equipment, a toilet, a mess table, and no industrial machinery. Okay, what's our industrial machinery in here? Is this industrial machinery? No, it's just a storage container. You have to have a toilet in there. There's that. Apothecary. It's not industrial. This is how I've set up my hospitals before. Are you running the aquatic DLC? That changes how to get happy. Yes, I'm gonna have all the DLCs turned on. So how does that change it? I gotta get a mess place in there. Okay. Let's do this then. Deconstruct. Yep, I do have that DLC running, so let me know what that needs. Oh, and I need some lights in here. Slam that door open. Let's see. Let's do this. Circuit 2, what do you got over here? Your potential load is 981. Okay. We're almost at the end of your load limit here then, buddy. Let's do this. Aquatic grooming station, I believe, makes him happy. Oh, that's right. Aquatic grooming station. Oh, crud. Okay. Let's see. Food. Aquatic grooming station. Where is that? There's a critter drop-off, critter feeder. Oh, wait a minute. Is it a station? Yeah. Grooming station. Aquatic grooming station. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay, can we put it there? We can. This is going to have to get moved. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. We may have to create some more room here. That would be... Let's see if it'll fit in that space after doing that. Critter sensor. We can move the critter sensor. We can just put it up here in its room. Because this, yeah. Actually, that's the problem. This has to be closed. Yeah, this whole room here has to be closed. That's got to go away. This has got to go away. That's what she said. Yes, she did. All right. That's there, but it's not making much of a difference. And they got to pass through this hall so frequently. Okay, let's see. We need like a painting or something. Are you done researching? You are. Let's see what we can do about that. Lifestyles. Fine art. Oh yeah, baby. Fine art and high culture. We're going to get highfalutness. Yeah, get that out of here. I want to see if we can get this grooming station to work. That would be great. Blossom seeds. Okay. Growth halted by pressure. Okay. In that case, what do these rooms look like? Oh, that room doesn't look good. That's not good. It's growth halted due to pressure. Darn it. I need you growing, my friend. See, there's no screen for pressure. That's the problem. I wish there was. Negative to core. Okay. Well, can we add a few more of these little tiny things here then to help? We do these. Help that room out a little bit here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So much stuff going on. We need to get those ventilation suits. So, oh, what's going on here? Copper ore. Okay. You guys are not concerned with this right now because there's so many other things going on. You guys just extra fish. Okay. Oh yeah, you can go down there and die. Well, actually, yeah, we'll fit you out. Gas overlay has shades for pressure, kinda. Gas is gonna be what? Let's see, which one do you mean? Because that's ventilation. Oh, so gases, oxygen. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell from here. It says, all it tells me is the gas, how many grams, barely breathable. Oh, that's a problem. That's another problem there. And we need oxygen generation up here. And then we need it to fall through down here. Are you working? The first one, yeah. Are you working? You're waiting delivery of algae. Dude, you need to get hurried up on that. That needs to be a priority. Someone prioritize this. I think what I want to do is dig this out so it can fall through here. And then I want to do airflow tiles. We'll see how that affects things. Okay, good. You're getting over here. I need the mess hall. It's under furniture. It's right here. Make that really fast because I want to see that this finishes the room. You have algae? Might need to dig some out. I got algae. I got it up here. I got 24 tons of it. I want to get to the point where I can make it, but... Alright, let's see if this is something we can build now then. It's a station. It's an aquatic grooming station, not the shearing station. Oh, must be built against a back wall. What do you... Like this? Okay, so we're going to have to move it. I like to move it. She likes to move it. Okay, well, we can do that then. We're just going to have to shift everything over. This isn't a high priority right now, but we move everything over by 1. Will that work? Is that what it means by back wall? It's just that wall there. I hope that's what it means. Let's do that. And then we'll do that. And we can remove this door. Do we need to remove that door? We don't. Let's not build that. We'll figure out the rest of this later. Because I want that. Oh, actually we will. Because we'll do it this way and we'll move everything over. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. Move that. Move that. Move this. Yes. Okay. Get that all built. Get that all constructed. Build a wallpaper for the fish? A back wall for the fish? Is it an aquatic tile or something? It's not drywall. Insulating back wall behind buildings. Okay. But you wouldn't put that in water, would you? A rubber tile used to build the walls and floors of rooms, provides an anti-slip surface. Not a snow tile. Not a carpeted tile. Let's see. That was the... What station was that? Aquatic grooming station. Let's just see what it says. Okay, so what's it say? You can choose to dig tiles, back walls, and plants, and pick all 3. Back walls is off by default, and the other 2 are on. Well, what? Okay, learning new things every day. So, when we were digging, we had to build it as a back wall. Let's. I got an idea. Let's go over here and experiment. So here's the dig menu. Except cancel dig. Dig. Select the dig errand. Tiles natural back wall. Oh. So do I don't want to have to dig out a whole new space. Natural back wall tiles only. Oh. For heaven's sake. Can you put drywall in there? Prevents gas and liquid loss in space. Builds an insulating back wall behind buildings. I don't know. Let's try it and find out what happens. Who knows? Maybe you really can do it that way. Okay, I need you to mop that up because we're going to need that for later. This thing's disabled, right? Good. Enable building. Yeah, it's disabled. Good. Okay, yeah, because we'll need these for later. Dong dong. Toilets. What's going on with the toilets? Why are we not working? Why are we not? Are they not working? What's going on? Duplicates urgently needs a toilet. Okay, but why can't they? Which duplicate urgently needs to use the toilet? Full bladder, yes. Why are you not doing it? Because this is going... Oh, no, that should be fine. This thing, what's going on here? It says it's fine. What's going on with this? Empty pipe? Empty pipe where? What happened? What did we break? Okay, pipe. This comes from here. Comes from here, comes from here. I'm not seeing it. That is for over there for later. This is pumping out, up, all the way up to here. Oh, this. How did that happen? No. That's correct. It goes in there and it goes in there. Those are inputs. This is input here. What's going on here? I don't understand. I do not understand what's going on there. One toilet output is wrong. Is it the new one? Is that why? Oh God, yes. Jesus. Okay. Thank you. God, I would have stared at that forever and never seen it. Breathe deep. Okay. Alright, go up there, fix it. There we go. Oh my God, now we can all go to the bathroom. Thank goodness. Holy cow. Yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea to add a new toilet a while ago. Okay. This whole thing will get taken care of later. More concerned with this now. What's this room say? There it is. It's a hospital. Okay. Let's give it a nice wall. Let's just do that for now. Worry about that corner piece later. Insufficient resources. Medical pack. Yeah, we can't make any of those right now, can we? Balm lily flower. Available 26 kilograms. Okay. Well, let's make some of these then. How many does a kilogram? See, I wish it would tell you production quality 10. Okay, but how many kilograms does it use? Because there are certain things like when you're laying out this heavy watt wire, you can watch the number actually go down as you're laying it out. Okay, you guys are hooked up. Let's go. All edibles. All edibles. Now we need to set up the... We need to get a good food back, and they'll be happier people. So we got this out here. Okay, where do you want to drop this? Just, well, let's look at where we want to put the auto super first. So you could grab everything in there, in that range. Okay. In that case, let's just go like this and grab a conveyor chute. Yeah, I have a feeling that once they get some better food, they'll be feeling a lot better. Oh my goodness. It's crazy game. Then we can worry about growing these seeds. Actually, we do need to prioritize this. So, no seed selected. Okay. And this was going to be the thimble reed? Is that what we needed? The thimble reeds to make these suits? The Atmos suit. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's the thimble reed. Okay. I had a tab open on my browser. That's why we leave our browser tabs open. A thimble reed. Oh my God, we got a lot of stuff here. A thimble reed. Okay. So now it says Irrigation. Okay, don't plant that yet until we can irrigate it then. In that case, no. Yeah, we're not going to plant it yet. We need to irrigate first. This is all going to get done. Okay. Priorities. So I want to get in there and get some polluted water to filter them. You guys running? Go, gadget mobiles. I'm really curious about this, so yes, figure that out. Go ahead, you'll need the ladder to get down there. I would like to figure that out before I log off for lunch. I'd also like to know how much fine art is going to affect us here. Can you get that wire down there? Or is it unreachable? That power wire. Can you... Is it no power wire connected? That's fine. I need you to build it though. Okay, moment of truth. We're going to find out. Excess polluted water. Valentine says, yeah, and I understand. That's what Wojtek said too, but I've got this whole system over here where I'm going to purify it of germs. So I'm just going to... This is close by, so I'm just going to grab it from there. I don't want to have to move it all the way down here when I've already got this other system set up. I mean, I guess I could. Can you split it off? Because if you wanted to split some of it off... Well, let's see. Yeah. It says any polluted water, right? What's the contents of this? Polluted water. We've got polluted water right here, I guess. Because it's coming out of these things, and they're not much. Maybe we should just use that out of these carbon dioxide things. Because that's not a lot. You probably are thinking of steady stream though, because if we want to use a steady stream from the toilets, we'd have to pull something back. We'd have to bring some of it down here, cross it over somewhere, bring it over in this direction. This isn't a lot, because this thing isn't on all the time. I wonder if that's enough. Well, okay. If we're going to use polluted water from the toilet, or from the showers, well, toilets would work. So we could take a line off of here and bring it down. And we've already got this pipe here. Well, no, that's for clean output. We don't want to mess with that. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab some of this then. Let's just grab it. You guys keep saying do this. Let's just do it. I assume that splitting this off will be just fine. Problem is going to be hopping over both of those things over there. Well, let's just build it first, and then we can worry about that later. Yeah, because we can build it like this. Oh, I got an idea. Let's get rid of this. So I'm thinking is we'll bring this down here. We'll bring this straight down. We'll come over here. We'll only have to hop over that line. And then we can hop over this line. Come down here. Drag it over here. It's a long way to drag it, but it'll work. Because this doesn't provide a steady stream, so I just don't know if that's... It does not need much, Wojtek says. Well, if it doesn't need much, then... Let's try it. Let's try, because that pipe is so readily available. Let's just try this. What the hell? So let's take this off of here. Let's get all those done. Because if that's enough, you make overflow system on filter input and everything. Let's see. Valentine says you make overflow system on filter input and everything that cannot be filtered, full system, you put to plants irrigation. Note that they can drink a lot of water. Usually have 2 to 3 seeds. Okay. Well, we'll see how this works. We'll see how that works, because what I really want to do is get over here and do this. I want to get my people some better food. What are we at? Who's stressed? Devin, you're the most stressed, and Frankie. Okay, Bonnie's over there. Devin, get over here. I know you all got bad lungs. We're gonna try to fix all your lungs, people. We're gonna try, because we've more or less got a pretty clean place. This is polluted. What is that? Oh, this is for the clean water, the pitch pump. People are coming in there to get water for plants. You need to be down a level, or this needs to be moved. Let's move this. Let's get rid of that. Let's move that out of there. Hurry up and do it, because we're going to build one in a different place. Right there. Build that one. That'll be better. That'll keep you out of this carbon dioxide. Oh my goodness. That's nasty. Everybody, the day shift is going to bed. What do I have? I got 3 people on day shift, 3 on swing, 1 Frankie's on night shift, and then I got Pi is on what we call the small bladder shift because she has a small bladder. So she gets more breaks. All right, then. Automation, shipping, where are we at? You're all the way over there? You're built? Oh my god, you're built. Okay. Let's get all the food over there then. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. We're gonna move all that over there. This conveyor chute, deconstruct that. You don't need any more food being left over there. It's all gonna go over here. This is... Okay, cool. Yep. Get that done. You guys can move all that food. Ruby. And do it quickly, will you? Thank you. And this thing. Deconstruct it now. What do we got here? We got some bad air here. This is polluted oxygen. Because it's causing a problem right there. And how much is in here? Some is in there too. I'd like to run a couple of systems right in there. Actually, let's do this. We're gonna build some airflow for you guys. All right, what are we researching here, buddy? Fine art, and what is this? Woody block. Moderately increases decor, contributing to morale. This is portrait canvases, marble blocks. Okay. High culture. What's fine? What's a piece of fine art gonna, like, we need a piece of fine art right there because you all keep running through there. Let's do this first. Pneumatic door. Right there. What's a piece of fine art gonna get me? A blank canvas. Increases decor, contributing to morale. Must be painted by a duplicate. Missing resources. Metal ore and fibers. Oh, no. Fibers. What about the sculpting block? Sculpted by a duplicate. Large sculpting block. What is this? Decor and a 10 plus 10 in a radius of 8 tiles. Okay, that's display shelf. What do you put on there? You're missing wood. We can't do that. Okay, we're gonna have a duplicate sculpt that. Okay, this is all in here. Can we put the fish feeder in here now? I mean the fish grooming station. Yes, we can. Okay, but is my person gonna have to swim to do this? I suppose so. Well, I want to know though. I want my fish to be happy. So I want to see how this works. Obviously, we would have wanted to make a bigger pond here for this. What is this? You have no power. I know. We got to get you some power. Oh, you're not hooked up. Okay. Because we were moving some stuff. All right. All right. Now, we need a communal spot here. This is what this is for. We're going to make a mess hall for you guys. And everybody's going to be happy eating in the mess hall. So, and we should do... Look, what's the drywall cost us? Oh yeah, we can do drywall easy. Let's go. Drywall this place. Get us a bunch of furniture here. We're gonna have some good meals now. And we'll decorate the hell out of this place. Well, you'll have a nice fancy sculpture as you walk in. Get some lights. Cool. Okay, let's dig this out. How much is on this? Not a lot of load there. Great. Okay. Hey noob, you gotta pick other drywall patterns? Oh, okay. Oh, there are blueprints. Oh, how fun. I didn't know. What should we do? Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Oh, geez. What is this? Just beachy. Oh my god, you guys can do like... Oh my... Are you kidding me? Jellyfish. Minimal ship's wheel. Stack scales. Oh my gosh. Neutronium tuft. Oh, come on. See, this is why I don't do stuff like this, because it would so easily just... Ugh. Decisions. This is why I wear the same thing every day. All my clothes are just me, black t-shirt. I had to buy clothes for my new job. Now I got decision to make charcoal diagonal. That was the one thing we got from the pack. Okay. What do you guys recommend? Arcade? Oh, an arcade would be cool. So, does the drywall improve the room's decor? Can I put that in some places? Because that would be kind of cool. Swirling waves. Bright beacon. Cheeky. No. Oh, we got enough Pacos. Sandbar. Okay, I'm just going to do something simple up here. I want the wood panel. So, yeah. So, okay, so I have to... Can I... Oh, okay, hold on. Do this. I suppose it's going to cancel everything, isn't it? All right. Let's do that. Let's go to the paneling again. Oh my gosh. Depending on building material, if I recall correctly. Okay, let's see how it's affected by... Oh, so... These all seem to be... You can change it. Oh, wait a minute. So what is this? Granite? Oh, okay. The charcoal diagonal. If we were to choose this, what about wood paneling? Just beachy. So we can we do it in sandstone? Oh, that takes some away then. I see. So if we do it this way, Oh, I got you. Okay, well, sandstone. Let's just do the wood paneling. I want to make sure I got that. It looked like the overlap was happening there. Drywall. The wood paneling. Okay. Now, let's get our lights in there. Yeah, right there. Right there. And a bunch of mess tables. Alright. We'll expand, expecting that we're going to have more people later on. I think she'd have plenty of granite and it gives you 20%. Granite gives you 20%? Okay, where do I see these bonuses? This is... What is this? Drywall. Deconstruct. Okay, that's why. Okay, let's look. Drywall. Decor. Oh, so if we go to igneous rock. Oh, it says decor plus 10. Drywall. Submergible. Okay, hold on. Granite. Oh, I see right there as you're hovering over it. Okay. Overheat temperature. I got you. Overheat temperature. Decor. Thermally reactive. Okay, I'm looking at the... I was looking up here. Decor plus 20 for granite. And I have more than enough granite. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this new one then. The charcoal. What's this look like? These guys are going to get this. I don't know what that looks... it's a mess hall. It's going to be fancy. When you hover material building. Yeah. Finally got it. Thank goodness. Okay, so the light. Oh, so we can do different kinds of lights. But this doesn't... Common quality. Okay. Alright. There we go. Let's build some more stuff. So can you do the same thing with tiles? Does it affect anything? Oh yeah, decor. Oh, I see. Oh, so that affects... Granite affects your decor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well then. If I'd have known that, I could have planned ahead. Ah, that's what the whole game is. It's planning ahead. Also, one tip. When you deconstruct or cancel building on the bottom right, you can select only background build. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Well. Okay. Well, I'm not going to redo this room. I'm just going to go with the regular sand tile, but that's nice to know that I can do that now. That I could affect some other rooms that way. Okay, we're going to do this for now. I want these people to have a nice place to eat. So if we go back here and look at this, yeah, you could affect these rooms, couldn't you? Okay. That's interesting. Well then. So granite is going to make that stuff a lot better. Oxalite, a vol pup. Farming and cooking. Let's just print this for now. I don't want another person. Put a dupe sensor in so the lights are only on when they're eating to save power. Yeah, but I'm not sure I researched far enough. I thought about that with some of my rooms earlier, but I'm not sure that I'm far enough along for that. Because that should be in automation, shouldn't it? Somewhere. Duplicate motion sensor. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. I wonder what part of the researching is. Oh, so you could do... Wait a minute. So it won't cover the whole room, so I have to put multiples of these in? Okay, I see. So if we do this... Okay. That'll be cool. I'll like that. Yeah, because I've been big on using the automation for all the oxygen generating things. So that would be cool. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's get you your automation wires. Oh my god, I'm starving. I'm gonna have to break here soon. And so we should be able to do it like that. Okay. So lights typically make people do things faster. Isn't that the case? A lamp increases duplicate work speed. So if we were to put this in here, we could kind of do the same thing. Grab a little bit of automation. We could say, hey, only when there's... Well, yeah, they're not going to be running through here very often, are they? Duplicate motion sensor. It must be built... must be built in an unoccupied space. Okay, so... when it comes to building the tables, then... Assault table. Doink, doink. We can't build it there over the top of the sensor. Okay. Can I put the sensor anywhere I want to then? Yeah, I knew the heavy watt conductive wires are minus, and so my hope was to run... I wanted to run one up through a shaft here, and then I wanted to have a shaft where only that kind of stuff was, and people would avoid it. But not... Yeah, put the sensors... Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. Motion sensor, so you can put that up. Okay. Well, then let's do it like... Because I don't suppose it has to be on the ground, does it? Duplicate motion sensor. So wait a minute. So can we rotate this? Oh, we can. Oh, well, that's genius. Okay. So we could put it there or like that. I'm going to do it like this. All right. So then that'll be good enough for now. Invalid building location. Why? Duplicate motion sensor. It says it's an invalid building location? Can you not build it there? Oh no, I did my... okay. Arg. Alright, so back tool filter. All. Background, okay, I see how to use that. It must be next to a wall on the ceiling. So that's the hard thing to learn, is where you have to put things. You spend a lot of time in this game just trying to learn where things go. What's the proper way to do something. Which is unfortunate, but this will work. Okay. I mean, I had wiring. Quick 1 BG tile and then click copy. Copy? There's a copy command? So this... Last option on the bottom left options menu. Copy. Oh. See, I've been not using that, so... Okay. Who else is stressed? Frankie, are you the worst one? You are. I know, the research is hard, dude. Okay. Let's come look at your research room here. It's open to everything, which we want to put an end to. And then what's stressing you out in your room? A bunch of stuff. Okay. Let's see if we can do... So if we give him background tile, you can copy everything, and I think hotkey is letter B. Okay. Let's give him some tiles in his room then. Oh my god, decisions. Oh. Oh no. The arcade. Okay. Granite, decor, arcade. This is going to look spaced out, isn't it? Excellent. Okay. This tile here. We'll see what that looks like. So what do we got here? Polluted oxygen, and this thing, that's a deodorizer. It should be on, baby. Should be doing stuff. Yeah, I know, you're feeling it too. This thing's on though. I gotta get the second one of these built. I gotta get the food grown so I can get these suits. So I can go in there and start navigating all that. I need some lights down here. I need one light. That'll get all those. There we go. One light for all them. One light to rule them all. Okay. You need no filter selected. Yes, polluted. Get to work. You guys need to hurry up and build these. They're just sitting there, these last couple of wires. I don't think Reed needs light. You don't think it needs light? Really? Okay, well let's look at it and see. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe I shouldn't build it. Let's look. Thimblereed seed. Okay, what's the thimblereed need? It says atmosphere elements, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, illumination, any, which means none. Okay. Any works, because none works. Alright. In that case, let's not waste time. Let's not do that. Let's just get you guys planted then. Wait a minute. How? We have you over here. Okay. You guys are going all the way up there and splitting. I don't think I need to split. I think I need everything going over here. So let's just get rid of that. And let's start planting these things. Thimblereeds. We'll see how it goes. We'll get them all planted. We'll get enough to make a few suits. That would be great. Would be my plan. If you are in power menu and cancel building things, you can only cancel power things. I know, but for some reason I've had a couple of situations where it deleted everything. And I don't know if that was just an accident or what. So I'm gun shy of it now. Alright, power menu. You can also put one plant and then press copy setting and then drag it to the other boxes. Okay. I will try that then. Yeah, so what I should have done was had... This is interesting. What would have been the best way to do the vertical column and to not have those wires there? Because they're going to use this space. If you make another space, are they going to choose the more decorative one? Tiles for the reed? Think you need to be a different kind? What do you mean? They don't need to be hydroponic farm ones? Irrigated ones. They are irrigated ones. Aren't they? It's food. Hydroponic farm can be used as a floor tile. Must be irrigated through liquid piping. That's it, right? That's correct. Is there a different kind of tile? Okay. Now what's it saying? Growth halted due to irrigation because you just don't have enough irrigation. It's going to be really slow there. Okay. And that's all right. That's okay. We got enough things to worry about between now and then. We don't... Speed is not a big deal at this moment. I want to see this get done. Well, I like knowing about the tiles now. That's nice. Once I start getting granite, I can start making granite rooms. So is there anything that would influence the characters? Like, let's say I had one ladder here that's got my heavy watt wiring running through it that they don't want. And then I had a wall that ran all the way up and down. And then I had another ladder. Would they take the more decorative scenic route? Or are they just going to take whichever ladder they want? Is there any way to force them to... go the other way? Or do you just have to build junctions so that maybe you build it one junction at a time? But I would think they would need the access to build things. I gotta think about how I want to lay this out in the future for a different episode, because this is obviously killing me. All this heavy wiring there. Shortest distance, I think. You can force them with door permissions. Oh. That's right. Doors can get permissions, can't they? Okay, so standard. Bionic and robots. Okay, and so I see. So I could only have like my maintenance workers in there doing that. Oh. Well, that's huge. I want to see if I can fix this tonight then. We're going to deconstruct you. I'm going to try to come up with a system where they're going up and down through here. And this main wire thing is... nobody's messing with that. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that, though. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. There's a lot to do. There's so much to do. Best tile for base is carpeted tile, but it requires fiber. Yeah, and I don't have it, so I'm just thinking about early in the game. Just being able to do things a certain different way. But running this up through the center is not a good idea. I ran it up through the center because I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of copper ore, and I ended up running two lines, one there and one here. You have 1K hours and you never finished. Well, next to ladder is best to have a fire pole. Yeah, and that was my plan, was to have 3 spaces in here, so I'd have a ladder and wiring and a fire pole, and I wasn't thinking about the wiring being ugly for them, other than I was hoping that there would be a different main thoroughfare horizontally, but vertically I wasn't giving it much thought. That's what this extra space in here is for, a fire pole all the way down. So I'll have to think about how I want to do this. There may be a way to reroute all of this. Because, like, she keeps coming down through here, but she's got an exit through here. So, technically, we could get rid of that ladder there. You could route things through here, and that would hide it from everybody. And then their main way of traversing would be through here. And then over here, I'd have to do kind of the same thing. Okay, well, there's work to be done. But my stomach is killing me, and I've gone an hour beyond what I was intending to do. Folks, thanks, especially for all your help. You've been really helpful learning this stuff. This is such a huge game here. Higby, you need to be relaxing. And who's next up? Pie. Get over here, Pie. You people. Okay, I'm gonna go get some food. Y'all have a great day. I think there's a good chance that I'll be streaming this stuff on the evenings with my job schedule changing and everything. I'm going to want to take a way to figure out like an 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. stream on some nights, maybe 3 nights a week or something like that. So, and maybe even tonight, we'll see. Folks, have a good one. Have a good day. Have fun. I'm going to keep figuring out this game. And thank you, Wojtek, for buying it for me. It was really enjoyable. All right, I'm going to go eat. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Thank you for being here. Happy gaming, everyone.